it's Vanessa. I just wanted to make this video to talk about video consultation 1 for progress report number 2. So as I kind of talked to you about, I had an in-person interview with the YMCA on Monday. So I met with a woman named Jennifer, and she is the manager that I've been in direct contact with the past while over email and who I submitted my application to. So I met with her and another gentleman who is learning the whole volunteer recruitment process. So we met up basically to discuss options of what I can do for volunteering and that sort of thing. So it was a full interview. They asked me a bunch of questions about why I wanted to volunteer with them and what my interests are and that sort of thing. So it went really well. They offered me a position to be volunteering with them, which is really exciting. They have a couple different openings, which I kind of talked about in my when I was doing my goal worksheet. So I'm either going to be working with doing kind of like a daycare type thing, which would be with younger kids, so between newborn ages up to age 5 or 6-ish. And so that would be more kind of just like babysitting type of thing. Or I will be doing, it's called Y Fridays. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to get onto. I've submitted the application for both just in case, but I'm hoping to get into this one. So it would be every Friday between 3 o'clock and 8 o'clock. And it would be with kids between the ages of 6 and 12. And what they do is they come to H2O and they go swimming, and then they go upstairs, they have dinner and watch a movie, and it's kind of just like an after school type thing program for kids while their parents are at work or busy or doing other things. So they need volunteers to help out with that. So I'm hoping to get involved with that, and I'm also on their kind of like sign up sheet for events. So I'm going to be volunteering at their different like pop-up events that they do, and which will give me an opportunity to also plan different events myself with them, like for them to run, which is really exciting. So I've had to fill out another application, send in a resume, references, that sort of thing. So I've done that. So I should be settled into a role by the beginning of next week, which is really exciting. At the latest, I said it's a super quick process from here after the in-person interview. So hopefully sooner than that. But that's really exciting to finally like get settled in with them, because I'm most excited to be working with the Y. I think that'll be the most beneficial to me and like give me the most back, if that makes sense. Besides that, I also am volunteering with the Engage mentorship program with Marissa, who came in and talked to our class. So I've been paired up with a first year named Raina, and we've met up a couple times. So we went for dinner the other night, which was really nice, which was the first time we met, and we kind of talked about different goals that we want to set for both our relationship together, as well as her settling into her first year, what she wants to accomplish, and how me helping her, like what success looks like to her in that way. So that was really good. It really kind of gave me a good role as a leader, which I really appreciated, and kind of made me feel like, I guess, like a mentor, which is what I am. But it was really nice to get started in that. So we spent quite a long time together actually, and just talked about school and how I can help her into different clubs and that sort of thing, and the stress of exams, classes, getting settled into like the transition between high school and college, and what that looks like for her specifically. So that went really well, and then we met up another time after that. And we've been texting since then. She's actually in Mexico right now with her family. So she's been sending me photos and stuff, which is really cute. So we've been getting along really well, which has been really nice. A nice way to especially get into volunteering again, because I haven't volunteered since I was in high school. So it's really nice way to get back into it, getting along so well with somebody. So that's been nice. So I'm still doing that and texting her and stuff like that. I also, I know it's kind of like a bunch of littler roles, so that's why I'm hoping that the YMCA like gets me into a consistent role every week really soon here, so that this isn't as sporadic and chaotic. But I'm also working with, I think it's called immersive Kelowna or immersion Kelowna or something. Adventure immersion. I don't know. I'll type what it's called exactly. But they do events. So basically, it's in West Kelowna, and it's an event for kids in middle school and high school, and they can sign up, and it's like a big scavenger hunt throughout West Kelowna that they like go to different places and stuff. So I signed up to help with that. So that is going to be on February 24th. It's like they just do like pop-up events, so it's just like a one-time event, and then there's other ones like once a month. So that's kind of just like an extra thing that I wanted to let you know that I was also doing. So on the 24th, the day before, I'm meeting up with them to get like a brochure and a package and everything for the next day. And then the next day it is from 7 in the morning until I think 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And basically I'll be explaining rules, recording start time, end times, helping with setup, takedown. I'm not sure exactly. That's kind of what the night before is to go over everything. But that's kind of the gist of it, which I'm really excited about. I think that's a super cool event, and I didn't know that they did that in the area, so that's really nice to know about and get involved with, especially since they'll be having more events in the future so that I can help with those as well. But yeah, I think that kind of sums up where I'm at in general. Where I'm at in general with everything. I know this is kind of getting over the time limit, but I'll just go over some of the questions that you had in the doc really quick. Let me see. Any difficulty I'm having would probably be just stress of getting into the role at the Y. I just kind of feel like I'm behind in compared to people like my classmates, since a lot of them already had roles coming into the class or settled in really quickly. So it's just been a bit stressful, and I feel a bit rushed to get into it. But I'm really happy that the interview went well and that my papers are in so that I can get in as soon as possible instead of just doing a bunch of little events and hoping that it's enough, if that makes sense. So that's kind of been the most difficult part for me, but it's looking good from here, so that's a positive thing. Progress on my goals would be probably that, my goals were to start being more assertive, better time management. So those were my personal goals. Time management, I think I'm starting to do a bit better at. It's something that's been really hard for me my whole life, as well as being assertive. So it's kind of difficult, but I've made myself a schedule and wrote down like what I need to do and when I want to have it done by, as well as when it's actually due. So I think that's gonna help me, I think that's gonna help me try to stay on track more with my schedule and allocate time to where it needs to be. Being more assertive, I think being in the Engage like mentorship program has really helped with that, because I'm kind of in not a position of authority, but I don't know the word, but like, you know how I'm kind of like, I'm a third year and she's first year, so I kind of like, she looks up to me in that way. So being assertive has been a bit easier in that aspect, because I don't feel like I need to like prove myself, I guess, if that makes sense. Yeah, but I don't want to, sorry, this is almost like double the time, so I want to finish this up. But yeah, I think things are getting settled in really well so far, and I'm excited to hear back from the Y, and I'll keep you updated on what I hear from them and when I hear from them, and hopefully I'll be able to start with them within the week, which would be awesome. So yeah, thank you, and I'm excited to see you in class next week for the is it the True Colors? No, we just did that. The HT, you know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Anyways, yes, thank you, and I hope you have a great week.